even if I bite just a small amount of cookie, that whole cookie, 3 more cookies are gone. Like, there's no such thing as just a little bit for me. Hi friends, my name is Shaz and this is Shazness Wellness, all about inspiring individual wellness. Today's video is just going to be how you can curb your sweet tooth. Now, I have Candida overgrowth, leaky gut syndrome, and PCOS, which is Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome. Now, I crave sugars like crazy, but my body does not like sugars and it does not like high spikes of insulin. So I've had to find fun and creative ways to curb my sugar cravings. So I'm just gonna share those with you today. Tip number 1 is put something minty in your mouth. Either brush your teeth or get fresh mint and chew on it. Mint usually stops all cravings for sugar because it's like that freshness in your mouth and you don't really want to ruin it, especially when you brush your teeth. Your teeth like feel nice and soft and clean, and typically after you brush your teeth you don't feel like eating anything. So try that. Tip number 2 is something I call the 3 T's. You need to find substitutes for texture, temperature, and taste. So let me give you an example. If you crave ice cream, you need to find something that has that creamy texture, that's cold like ice cream, and then tastes like ice cream. So the best substitute is nice cream. And if you haven't heard of this before, you have to Google it, nice cream. But all it is bananas. You peel bananas, you chop them up, and you put them in the freezer. You just need to put them in a food processor or a blender once they're frozen, and you keep mixing it or blending it until it becomes like this creamy ice cream thick consistency, and then you can make it your own. So if you like chocolate ice cream, all you have to do is add cacao powder or cocoa powder into the blender, and then you have this like beautiful chocolate ice cream. It's to die for, and you can top it off with hazelnuts or peanuts or whatever you'd like. Tip number 3 is sweet hot drinks. Now, my typical go-to if I'm craving chocolate is just to make a homemade hot chocolate. So what I'll do is I'll heat up coconut milk and I'll add like a teaspoon of cocoa powder and mix that together or blend that together. You can add a little bit of honey or maple syrup, whatever your sweetener of choice is, and drink that. You can also do something like vanilla lattes. So a great tip is if you're hungry and craving something sweet is to buy like a vanilla protein powder. I like to buy Vega, or I use vanilla bone broth. And then mix that in with your hot drinks and make like a vanilla latte. That way, it's filling, like you're having protein. So especially if it's something like Vega, it's vegan, it has vegetables in it, and it's full of vitamins and protein, and it has like this really rich vanilla flavor. So drinking like a hot vanilla latte really helps, or buying herbal teas that are naturally decaffeinated. So there's things like lemon teas or raspberry teas, or cinnamon apple decaffeinated teas. Those ones are really good. So definitely try like a hot, sweet beverage. My 4th tip is to avoid binge eating and to skip meals at all costs. The reasons you're typically craving sugar is because you're tired or you're hungry. Your body needs energy. So make sure you get enough sleep first of all, but don't skip meals. Like, always have snacks ready to go, because you're more likely to want to jump to the cookie or jump to the donut if you are hungry and you're tired because you're craving that sugar for energy. Tip number 5 is go for nature's candy, fruit. I mean, you can't have like a whole abundance of fruit depending on who you are. I know for me, if I have like more than 1 serving of fruit a day, I'll get pimples or I'll gain weight. To each their own, but it's always better to go for something like a handful of strawberries or a mango or a banana over something like donuts and cookies. And you can make it fun. Honestly, there's so many things you can do. Like I mentioned, you can make nice cream with frozen bananas. You can do baked sweet potato with some cinnamon and some almond butter, and that's delicious. You can cut bananas and bake them so that they get this nice warm, gooey consistency. You can bake green apples. You can bake any apples and put cinnamon and almond butter on them. There's so many fun things you can do with fruits, and it honestly is nature's candy. It really, really is. So those are my 5 tips to help curb your sugar cravings. I don't know about you, but there's no such thing as giving in a little bit. Even if I bite just a small amount of cookie, that whole cookie, 3 more cookies are gone. Like, there's no such thing as just a little bit for me. So I have to avoid even like touching my mouth at all costs. So I hope this works for you. I hope you can relate to this video. If you liked any tips, let me know. Please give me a thumbs up. Sub to my channel because I make videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Please don't be shy and comment below. I really just want to make a community of people where we can hashtag keep it real, talk about our health issues, and figure out ways to tackle them. So, sending good vibes and good times. XOXO, Shazness Wellness. Bye friends, thanks for watching.